Hello, Waswere here, back with another episode of Bossman. Coming into this episode, we are 7 items away from Golden Reaper. Though the absolute number is low, we have some mega grinds left. I also added in the approximate hours to reach drop rate for all of them, which is a lot, and not fun to look at. But without further ado, let's get into the clip. Starting off this episode, we are going to be going back to Solak. I mentioned this on the previous episode, but Free Death Week really reinvigorated mine and my friends' love for Solak. We got to try out new things and teach new people without the worry of deaths holding us back. And I can't wait for the next Free Death Week to make our Solak group even bigger. Coming into this episode, we have about 650 Solak kills, and my goal for this episode is either complete the collection log or get to 1000 KC and unlock the Perdita pet. But let's see what we get and if we can make any progress towards Golden Reaper. And the award for the first drop of the episode goes to Arceus, who was lucky enough to pick up the pet at 371 KC. The Solak pet isn't too difficult to get once you get into the boss, as the drop rate is only 1 in 1200 with a 240 threshold, but at the same time it's the hardest boss in the game to get into, so the pet is still very rare in the overall RS community. Don't worry, this won't be the last pet of the episode. In fact, all of 2 hours later, this happened. Oh, yes. Let's get a double drop. Yeah. Oh, what? What's no? No freaking way. With two pets at relatively low KC, there was some clamoring in the Discord about me spawning too many pets for people, and Hemo dropped this message in general. The next day we expanded the team a little bit to include him, and well, let's just play the clip. This game is so stupid. Literally the first hour that you're here. Wow. Anyone else need a pet? And another crossbow, no personals yet, but a 5-man main hand, which was a 190 mil split. You will notice as you continue to watch this video that Interstellar gets a ton of personals here at Solak, so be on the lookout. 3, 2, 1, loot. Oh, saw the orange text and got excited that I got a staff, but instead it's my third pair of cinders from Solak, and as this is a bonus drop and not part of the main drop pile or even like the collection log, they aren't split, so everyone gets to keep their own Cinder Banes and Ancient Elven Ritual Shards. So yeah, that's an extra about 80 mil probably that we're gonna get to our loot tab. Do I want to put these? I'm gonna sell these because they are a pretty valuable item. Negative 5% them, and boom, they sold for 79 mil. That's a good little bit of supplies we're gonna have. So we've been doing a lot of Solak of late, but we've been getting a lot of splits over the past 150 kills, but we haven't picked up a personal, and that's a bit of a continuation of what our log has looked like. Crossbows are 1 in 200 each. Well, 1 in 400 for an individual crossbow, but 1 in 200 to get either one of them. And we have 1 crossbow in 700 kills. Grimoire is also 1 in 200, and we have 1 Grimoire in 700 kills. So we're not lucky. I'm hoping I can pick up a personal somewhat soon, but we're probably going to have to do over 1,000 kills to get this log done. It's time to deviate away from Solak a little bit. One of the top 3 items to get for Golden Reaper is Little Tuzzy. It's a 1 in 512 drop from Beastmaster Durzag, and very few people even have the drop rate. Normally I've been going raids 3 days a week, and with the reroll that means I get 6 rolls at Little Tuzzy each week. Some simple math tells a dreadful story, and that is to even go drop rate, aka have 512 more rolls, at my current rate it would take 85 weeks, or until January 2023 to just hit drop rate. And that doesn't even include maybe going 2 times dry or 3 times dry if I get unlucky. So that is something I am not waiting for, and that's not something I'm willing to wait for. To be more proactive about this pet, what I've done is join the Little Tuzzy pet farming Discord. Instead of just getting 1 Beastmaster kill every once in a while, they get teams together for the whole hour and everyone signs out. You can rack up 12 to 13 kills during this hour. You don't get any loot because you can only loot once every 2 days, and you're losing money by doing this, but each hour is about a 1 in 40 chance of getting Tuzzy. And if I can do 4 hours a week, that knocks it down from 85 weeks all the way to 10 weeks, which to me lines up better with how long everything else will take that I have left. My big push is to get it done before God Wars Dungeon 3 comes out, but who knows when that's coming. One unintended side effect of this Discord is that it's mostly filled with people who are going for Golden Reaper and or Liberator title. or they're just trying to get a really fast Beastmaster kill. This means people gear up for these bosses and don't hold back like they might do for a regular raid run. A good example is that Zerker auras are mandatory, so when I'm raging I have to use Reckless. But when I'm just doing my regular raid, I use something like Inspiration and save the good auras for other content. This means kills are quick and things happen a lot faster. One team I was on was really pushing for a quick time, and we were able to bring my PR down to 129, which I think is quite nice. Yes! Sub 130. Whew. Let's go. That is a big boy time. Looking at our kill count now, we're up to 456 kills, which is about 10 hours of pet farming, because I was in the low 300s when I started this. I should also mention that I am still doing my weekly raids. I'll do 3 a week, so adds a little bit in there. And also, when I do raids with my reset, I get a reroll on Beastmaster Durzag, and I would estimate that I've probably done 150 to 200 of those on Durzag, so we're somewhere in the 600 to 650 rolls at Little Tuzzy, so I am officially allowed to complain because I am now dry on the pet. I was lucky enough to be invited by a couple of really great Solakers to learn some 4-man root skips. It's just a wholly weird predicament to be in because I've been tanking for 700 kills and I've been not root skipping for 700 kills, so even something as simple as not adren potting at the start of the kill was a weird thing for me in the challenge, and it sounds so simple, but basically what we do is a Zerk rotation into an Eldritch rotation into a Death Swiftness. We then knock down one root and mine the other root, and then get on the arms. At that point, we're starting to build up for our Zerk so we can get our 1 cycle done. We do our Zerk rotation on the core, making sure we now use our APOT that we didn't use at the start of the kill. That's why we save it. And now this P2 is probably the part that changes the most on these high-level teams. They attempt to kill both the southeast and the southwest at the same time before going up, and then they go directly north and go up a second time. Then once you come down, you want to immediately Zerk onto Solak and use your Limitless Sigil, which you'll have at this point. The Storm took a little bit longer in this kill because, well, I missed going up on the first one, despite the fact that I cleansed, just because I didn't have Surge, because I accidentally surged with melee on. Bombs were the weirdest part, because again, I've been the tank in that little cubby hole for basically my entire Solak career, so didn't get much out of it. And then the big change on P3 is that we're now 2-padding it instead of 3-padding it. So normally in a Solak kill, and you'll probably have seen in my clips, that we get 3 of the pads done. We'll get that first pad, then we'll immediately charge the second one. And then when we get to the third pad, Solak's around the HP that he's ready to be killed. But in this team, they only use 2 pads to save a little bit of time, because if you go to the third pad, this kill probably would have been 10 to 15 seconds longer, and we hit the HP cap well before they finished off Aerithor, and then we just do our regular Zerk rotation here. And I forgot that I wouldn't have APOT because of how quickly we did P3, but that led it to a 642 PR. So thank you for the hard carry. Okay, on loot. 3, 2, 1, loot. Let me just quick chat that, or put that in. Nice, like 15.8 mil. Yes! So you know how we loot on the same tick for the last kill of the hour? This is something we've always done in case of a double drop, but Interstellar had to loot early this time. Still a Grimoire, but hey, what if we get a double? And well, that's exactly what happened when 41 seconds later, Arceus pulled out the main hand. Would have been insane if it was the same tick, but alas. I should mention it's the same hour as the previous offhand Blightbound, meaning that we got all 3 of those drops in 1 hour. Being the YouTuber that I am, they graciously allowed me to split all the drops. The offhand sold for $13.50, the main hand sold for $9.52, and the Grimoire sold for $369 mil. bringing the total to over 2.6 bill. It really is cool to see max cash in the pouch and more in the inventory, and that was just from the split. Like, I made sure to empty my coin pouch into the bank before this all started. Seeing as we were 6-man, the split was 445 mil, which is not too shabby for 1 hour's worth of work. I got a Grim! 400 kills dry, but it is what it is. So yeah, we picked up our first Solak drop in a very long time. That was at KC number 809. We did a couple more kills to finish off that hour. That was actually a 7-kill hour, and that's the first time I've done a 7-kill hour. We were getting like pretty consistent sub 7 kills with Runescape, so it was really, really nice and a lot of fun. But we now have the main hand. We have 2 Grims, so there's finally a number 2 on this front row. And we have still only the Shroom. So we still need to get the offhand, Blightbound, and the staff. And we've made no progress since we started coming back to Solak 200 plus kills ago. But hopefully we will get some progress soon. I'm going to go all the way up to 1,000 kills this episode, or the collection log, whatever happens first. As there's this Perdita pet here. And you unlock her once you get to 1,000 KC. So it's not a part of Golden Reaper, it's not a part of the Solak title, even though I feel like it should be. But our goal is going to be getting Perdita. Oh, yes, yes, yes! Oh my god! Oh, yes! That is... what's it called? How do I spell this to quick chat it? Oh, wow. Oh, literally the first kill after I did that whole little diatribe how we're gonna go get Perdita. So let's go get this offhand and finish off the Solak log. Hey, we actually got a Yakiko with Raid FC. It wasn't totally tragic. Now, will they reward us with the pet? Nope. Oh, I got an effigy from BM. How freaking rare is that? Effigy is noted as very rare on the wiki. You've got to be freaking kidding me. Another effigy? I saw a singular item there and... I thought it was the Tuzzy. What? Okay. I just rolled Acto Terralith gauntlets into Razorback gauntlets. Oh my god. How those are that's definitely like rarer than Tuzzy. Oh. Oh. I got an Ancient Elven Ritual Shard. That is technically Golden Praisal, or not Golden Praisal, but we've now gotten one of every drop apart from that offhand blight. Nice 14 extra mil. 5-man route skips plus doing P2 in a relatively fast way, and then also 2 padding P3 led to a very quick time and a new PR of 6:18 at Solak. I really don't think I'm going to beat that time in a long time. I'm going to need a little bit more power creep for me to get into those 5-minute range kills. Oh, there we go. We picked up a nice little split. That is our 3rd Grim. Hell yeah. That's trio too, so it's going to be like a 130 mil split. Oh, again. That's two Grims in the same day. 3, 2, 1, loot. Oh, wow. 3 Grims in the same night. That's 3 hours of Solak today. That is 3 Grims, a trio Grim, a 4-man Grim, and a 4-man Grim. So it's a good 20 kills, but like we were due for those Grims. Like we're just now under drop rate. Hopefully we can pick up the offhand, but let's go split this Grim. Probably one of the crazier things I've seen at Solak, but Stellar was able to pick up 2 of the 1 in 100 bonus drops from Solak. There are 3 of them with Clue Scroll, Triskey, and Effigy, and any combination of the 2 of them is 1 in 10,000 to get. But because there are 3 separate combos, that makes the chance of getting 2 of them approximately 1 in 33. So a very, very, very rare drop to see. Yay! The wrong crossbow, but it's something. 3, 2, 1, loot. Yay! 2 personals in the same hour. Hot damn, that's great. Like, first kill of the hour, we got the crossbow, and then last kill of the hour, I get the Grim. Okay, let's go split this. It is 6-man, so the split isn't big, but that was a great hour. Ooh, again? What the crap? That is my second ritual shard, and I have 3 cinder veins. Like I've done no actual of like these creatures since it came out on the collection log. I have 3 cinder veins and 2 elven ritual shards. Ooh, there we go. Too many Grims, and these guys are on a bingo, and 3 of the 5 of them are on the same team. And I stole their Grim. There's a bit of an inside joke that's been going around in our friend group, and that's when one of our friends is asleep that we absolutely just print drops at Solak. When you think about it logically, it does make sense because we normally Solak after reset and he lives in Europe, so it's super late for him and he's often asleep, but it's still a good meme. We were doing the last kill of the hour and unfortunately he died, so to help us get a drop, he dropped out of Discord and went and lied in bed while we finished the kill.
I was in bed when you got the kills.
Okay.
Hear that, Jack? He's asleep.
Yeah.
Hey, good morning. How was your sleep?
Good, I'm ready to loot a crossbow.
Oh,
It worked.
Yes!
It fucking worked.
Yes!
It worked. I told you. I told you.
Say it, Seller. Say the line. Say the line. Hurry up.
oh.
Say the line.
You fucking
I told you.
Screenshot that shit. Let's go. Oh.
I can't believe that
Oh my god!
I knew it. The game has to think he's asleep.
Yes.
Oh, yes! Let's go! Hell yeah. That's great. We are Vitalis and Bombi off IFB. That is all we need. Let's edit this down. 5 items to go for Golden Reaper. So it's time for another KC and collection log update. We're up to 996 total KC, which means we are 1 hour, 5 kills away from getting the Perdita pet. This cute little blue pet over here. Once you get over 1,000 kills, you get one. But if we look at the collection log, we still need that offhand Blightbound. We did pick up the staff, and we did pick up 6 Grims and a duplicate Blightbound. But yeah, let's go get this Perdita. And hopefully maybe we'll pick up an offhand in these next 6 kills. I guess I should have been more specific and said pick up an offhand to me in these next 6 kills. But hey, over a 300 mil split from that one drop. Easy. So yeah, there we have it. 1,000 kills. We've unlocked Perdita, Marithiel's companion. There it is. Yeah, it's a companion pet. So we can go ahead and override our familiars, and now when you examine it, it gives KC like the Solak KC. Yeah, that is a very, very cool pet to have. Before I leave you, I thought I would go over just how much profit Solak has been for me this episode. Splits-wise, the total was 23.92 mil, so over max cash just from the Grims and Bow splits. And alongside that, we also picked up 126 Torn Grimoire pages, which have a value of 725 mil. The Cinderbanes and 2 Elven Shards made up 110 mil, and then we can roughly assume that the other commons are 1.5 mil a kill, adding another 525 mil to the total. Putting all those numbers together, we get 3.75 bill, and with 350 kills, that's 10.7 mil a kill. And if we multiply that by 6 kills an hour, we have 64.3 mil GP per hour. Just insane, and I love this boss and how much money it's made me. With the Merthel staff, the Perdita pet, and the Yakamaru pet obtained, it's time to close out this episode. We are 5, wow that feels crazy to say, items away from Golden Reaper. Getting pretty close. I think next episode is going to focus on preparing myself for IFB. There are a lot of requirements outside of getting Bombi and Vitalis that I still need to do, like getting the Jad pet or getting 100 hard mode kills at every God Wars Dungeon 2 boss. Once that's done, I figure I'm going to get myself back into Virago. That's my main focus at this point, while doing some Solak in the background. I have one threshold there, meaning each kill is 1 in 500 if the duo partner also has Vitalis, and that means we'll get there eventually. If you're enjoying this series, please drop a like. It really helps the videos get pushed out to more people and lets me put more time into videos. Also, if you want to subscribe, it's free and it's one click away. I'll always appreciate it. Past that, have a good day, and I'll catch you in the next one.